in Washington today. Big Oil got a grilling over the billions they get in tax breaks. CEOs from the top 5 oil companies were lambasted by Democratic lawmakers. Bloomberg's Hughes has the details from Washington. Hi, Megan.
Hi there, Carol. Let's talk about the timing here. This hearing comes a week before the Senate votes on whether to eliminate tax breaks for big oil. And at the same time, Americans are paying $4 a gallon at the pump. So clearly the stage was set for a lot of political drama and, yes, accusations of name-calling.
Sir, I have limited time. I know your view on the issue. Do you consider it un-American to have a different view? Yes or no?
Do you believe that President Obama is un-American because he has proposed cutting oil subsidies? Do you believe that former President Bush, Speaker Boehner, Congressman Ryan are un-American because they have expressed cutting oil subsidies?
I just can't understand how, even if you account for all the possibilities in the world, how you can make the case that you need these industry-specific incentives when oil's at $100 a barrel when you told me you didn't need them at 55.
Oh, yeah,
well, we have to offer,
lovely
Senator.
statement, but do you understand how out of touch that is?
So clearly a lot of tough accusations there. The top executives from ExxonMobil, Chevron, and ConocoPhillips, as well as the top U.S. execs for BP and Shell, argued that raising taxes won't lower prices at the pump, that Congress shouldn't target one industry among several getting the manufacturing tax break, and that any move to do that would hurt the U.S. economy.
It is not simply that they are misinformed and discriminatory. They are counterproductive. By undermining U.S. competitiveness, they would discourage future investments in energy projects in the United States and therefore undercut job creation and economic growth.
And I mentioned that big vote that we have coming up next week. Democrats admit they likely don't actually have the votes to pass that proposal. Republicans, including Senator Orrin Hatch today, repeatedly blamed Democrats for political showmanship at this hearing.
Megan,
back to you guys.
Megan, let's just take a step back for a moment. Remind everybody about the breaks that they're considering taking away. Just give us a quick background here.
Well, Carol, you know, I said that they're probably not going to pass, but they are significant because they may get new life as we get into these deficit talks. The proposal was from Senator Robert Menendez, and it takes a look at several tax incentives. The biggest one that I mentioned would end big oil's ability to claim a manufacturing tax deduction that's generally available to a host of U.S. businesses. Got brought up at the hearing today, coffee makers, newspapers, and that would save just to the oil companies $13 billion over 10 years. Another tax break would prevent them from deducting royalty payments to foreign governments from their U.S. taxes. That would save $6.5 billion over 10 years. So in total, Matt and Carol, this would mean more than $20 billion in savings. So despite next week's vote, it is certainly not off the table.